Hello, my name is Seamus, and you might know me from videos on this channel, or if you're new here, then welcome. This video is supposed to be about my upcoming trip to El Salvador. So I am moving to El Salvador on April 28th, and I'm going down there. I have an Airbnb ready. And maybe I should call the guy. He might even pick me up from the airport. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to explain what my goals are for that trip and what I think is going to happen and what I want to manifest. The reason I'm making this video is so I can look back at it myself, and also others can look back at it to see where my state of mind is at the beginning of this journey, okay? And where my thoughts were. So, I have some notes here so I don't forget. And El Salvador, the reason I'm going there is to get closer to God and rediscover myself. So Christians have this term, right? Born again. So I'm going to go down there and try to rebirth myself because my life is not good. I do not do God's will right now. And I need to start doing God's will. I want to live in the way God wants me to live. Because God has something for all of us, and even for me, prepared something so unimaginable, something so great. I'm not missing out on that. So I am trying to follow God's plan to the best as I can. And we'll get to that. There's a major, there's a whole long-term plan to this too. So first, I have to become a better person. 2, I want to go down there and coach American football. They have a good setup down there. They have a football field complex. They already have an association that's recognized internationally. Should be all right. 3, and we'll get back to the coach football, but it is kind of just as simple as coach football. The next point, 3, escape globalism. Okay? So I made a video for just checks yesterday, a shorter one. And there I didn't explain this, but one of them is to escape globalism. You hear the speeches that Ubekli's given. Find the one, Bukele. The President Bukele, what he's given at the CPAC. Look it up, it's a great speech. You see the results they have in El Salvador. You see the crime going down. You see them rejecting global policies and making their own policies that are beneficial for them and as a country. I want to be a part of that. I want to go there, experience it, enhance it, bring some of my knowledge to it, and also help them. I don't want to leech off them. I want to experience it. I want to see how a proper country runs. And then bring those ideas. Become a better person, become politically better. Okay, see other culture also. So, and escape part of it is because I think there's something bad coming, dude. They're not going to let Trump be president. They'd rather have anything else happen than Trump be president. So, that includes pandemics, World War III, freaking, terrorist attacks within, people getting locked up with foreign army, you know what I'm saying? How they're flooding the border with all these immigrants. Something bad is happening. So I don't want that to happen. I don't want to suffer. I don't think we need to suffer. There's no need to suffer. So I'm just going to get the heck out of here. And a part of that, me going down there, is creating an opportunity for others to come down. Anybody from Czech Republic, any of my friends, any people that I know, especially my family, if you don't want to go through this European Union, UN, NATO, WEF, WHO, International Monetary Fund, horrible Bilderberg plan that they're trying to do here, and all this climate change nonsense, and all this immigration, and all this war just come to South Central America. Okay? So I'm going to set up a place for people to come and live and have a good life and escape globalism. Especially for people that are close to me. So it's an opportunity. Of course, no one's forced to come. But whoever wants to, come on, cuh. It's nice weather down there. 4, and I'll go over this quickly because this is not like the main point of anything. This is kind of just what I like. And so, of course, we already said escape globalism. So president, cool, really cool president, setting up stuff. I don't know, maybe I can come down there and kind of like use some of my input to even make it even better and even greater. Crime is low, and then Bitcoin, of course, right? So their currency is US dollar and Bitcoin, so that's awesome. You know, they even have Walmarts. They have fast foods down there. It's like, you know, it's not gonna be such a culture shock. And yeah, Bitcoin, I think, is definitely like a part of all of the other things too. Escaping globalism, being more with God, like just using like proper currency and not like some fiat that rips everybody off anytime anything they print, you know? So, this also has like a specific points of what stuff that I want to do and that I want to implement into my life and that are going to evolve, and of course some are going to stop and then I'm going to do different things. But for now, when I get down to El Salvador, I want to pray every day. So, like I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth twice a day. I really do. And I don't know how effective it is because I don't know if I change my toothbrush every time or if I'm gonna use the right toothpaste or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I still do it, right? So I'm just gonna pray every day, and maybe like you don't see what's going around is happening, but it is happening because you brush your teeth anyway, and except for like a little fresher taste in your mouth, do you really like see the results of when you brush, you know what I'm saying? So you just it's kind of like brushing your teeth every day. So just building that routine, praying in the morning, praying before I go to bed or before I fall asleep. Read the Bible every day. Number 2, read the Bible every day and have and then other stuff goes with it, but I would want to do videos that summarize on Instagram everything that I read and just honest view on it, even like numbers, or if they're talking like in Leviticus about how to make an altar, like I'll just summarize it the way I feel at that moment and I'll let you know like, okay, that's a boring part. Or if it's going to be about the 10 plagues that hit Egypt, I'll be like, that's a great part. So footnote that part and then go back to it. Okay? I don't know how many times you're going to have to go back to like Numbers where they list all the freaking people that live there, you know? Like it's just like a consensus list. So it's just good it's there, but like that's not the part to focus on, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to definitely start working out 3 to 4 times a week. Right next to where I'm staying in this Airbnb is a Pizza Hut. So that's, first of all, that's lit. And then there's a stadium. And then there's a gym next to that stadium. So I'm just going to try to go there, you know, and maybe make some friends, meet some people, you know, who knows. Spread some germs also. So go to and work out there 3 to 4 times a week because I need to like get in better shape, obviously. Then number 4, go to church every day. Yeah, and so that could be with the praying, you know, that could be like a combined thing, or just sit in church and read the Bible too. So, but I want to go to, if it's a comfortable pew, but if I want to go to church every day and just like see, just try it out. Just see what's going to happen. Is God going to talk to me? Is some angel going to talk to me? Am I going to be able to figure it out? Is my thoughts going to become clearer going to church every day? And I don't mind Christian. I mean, I'm definitely Christian, but Catholic, non-denominational, Roman, Protestant, Orthodox, Evangelical, 7-day laters. You know, I don't really care. It's just wherever God's welcome, I'll go in. You know? And close to where I'm at, you know? Like, if I'm going to go every day. 5, I'm going to try to be a DJ. But like literally I'm just going to walk up, I'm just going to like bars that are like opening and they're like doing like their before like at 1 p.m. before like they open at 4 for real or something. I'm just going to walk in there and be like, hey, I'm an American DJ. You know, here's my 20-minute mix. It's, you know, and what do you want? You have a slot on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll play whenever. And maybe one bar will be like, okay, cuh. Then, 6, I'm gonna try to get on El Salvador TV. Like, bro, I've been already trying to say to televisions, put me in a film, I'll play whatever, pretty much. And I'll do reality TV. So I'm just gonna try to go to some El Salvador TV and be like, Gordo Americano. Yo necesito en el televisio El Salvador, your Gordo Americano. You know, and they could put me in Big Brother. They could put me in a telenovela. They could put me in whatever, you know, whatever God wants. But also, if I go there and it's clearly like, get out of here, then God's shutting the door and it's not the opportunity, you know. But that's a part of figuring it out. 7 is what I already kind of said, is the daily IG. So I'm gonna do a daily Instagram postings, where I'm going to be summarizing what I read in the Bible plus other stuff that pertains to God. Okay? And like Christian advice, I guess, and like not really advice, but more like feelings, observations, and stuff like that, info. I plan to be in El Salvador for 1 to 3 years, however long it takes until I feel like I'm a complete man and ready to come back to Czech Republic. The whole end of this El Salvador plan is to come back to Czech Republic. I do believe my mission sent here by God is to come back to the Czech Republic like Moses came back to Egypt, and not to free the people, but to make Czech love God again. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go back to Cyrillus and Methodius. We're going to go to King Václav. We're going to go back to those times. And we're going to reignite the love Czech Republic has for Jesus Christ, or Czechoslovakia, or Hungary, Austria, or whatever we come up with after the European, there's a fly in here, sorry. The European Union goes to you know where, and we're able to be autonomous state again. I mean, maybe it's my ancestors, sorry. Maybe it's you know, who knows what this could be. It's a sign. There's a fly in here. First of the season. So, my plan is to be in El Salvador 1 to 3 years and then come back to Czech Republic as a new man, as Jacob Seamus. So I'm glad I come to this point. People in the Bible I like and I want to style my life after are like Matthew, John the Baptist, Andrew's really cool. David, I like David a lot. Also there's Jacob in the Bible, like Abraham's son, or like grandson. Abraham's grandson, yeah. But he's kind of like not that cool, so maybe not like him. He like does a lot of weird stuff. Still finds the 12, or still founded the 12 tribes of Israel, you know, or Jacob, our grandpa. So, but these people did such great things, influenced the whole world. And what did they have? A tunic, some bread, some water, a walking stick, some sandals, and look what they were able to achieve. And I have the scriptures, the Old Testament, New Testament. I have churches to go to. I have fellowship. I have mobile phones. I have internet. I have vehicles. I have planes. So, what I can achieve through God and with God must be exponentially even greater. exponentially. Exfinitely. That's a new word I invented just now. But with God only, and it's through God, and it's God's will that makes that possible. Not me. It's God's will. And I'm trying to find out what that is. And this is just me summarizing and thinking what I think it is. And so, when I come back to Czech Republic, before I die, Czech Republic, or however it is, will be number one in loving God and number one country in Europe for American football. Because, and this is where I came back to point 2, coaching football down there. I don't have any resume. I'm going to make me a coaching resume. We're going to win some games. We're going to win some championships. Whatever they have going on down there, we're going to win it. Otherwise, I'm not playing. Okay? You play to win the game. And then I'm going to come back to Czech Republic and help some low team build my resume up. Then I'm going to be the offensive coordinator of the Black Panthers. And then I'm going to start my own academy. But that's just steps that are just like, it could be all different. That's just like, it's going to take a lot to make Czech Republic number one in football. I don't know how many years that's going to take. But that's where I think my plan is right now. Through God, with God, and in Him. And always glorifying Him. And I think football is another way to glorify God. But to make Czech Republic to believe and have faith again and love Jesus Christ and love God is the number one mission. Okay? That supersedes it. So another couple points I have here, and then we're going to end it. Probably make 20 minutes here soon. So there's an American church down in El Salvador that already emailed me, and I'm going to go to. They're having a potluck the day I arrive. So, I don't know, hopefully they have another one soon, because I don't think I'm going to make. I'm going to be going to my Airbnb and figuring stuff out there. But there's already an American church down there that I'm going to go to. The owners or the founders are like, their names are like Richard and like Diana or something. Yeah. Then like El Salvador, dude, it's not even going to be that different. Like they have all the fast foods down there and they have Walmart. They have this 50-minute walk from my house is a Walmart. So what am I going to be in need of, It's like fine. It's going to be really cool. And it's probably going to be cheaper. And also like, I don't even know why I have this down here, but like they have internet. They have I'm just going to get like some El Salvador cell phone. I still have T-Mobile right now, just for like the first couple months. But then I'm going to transition, I guess, to El Salvador's cell phone. And Uber. They have like Uber. So it's like another reason I'm going. I still have 2 minutes here. Another reason to go down there is to just prove that Bob is Bob. And that is just La Bob in France. Or El Bob in El Salvador. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just want to go there and prove that, like, you don't have to like, Westerners, that you don't have to be stuck doing this Matrix stuff. That you can literally just go down to El Salvador and just chill out on a beach and just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be Pablo and there's going to be Francesca and all these people, and they're going to be just really cool, and they're going to be appreciative that someone comes there and enjoys their culture and is normal and doesn't want to change their culture or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A non-invasive person. So everything through God, though. Always remember God in everything. And I just want to make life decisions now. Is this making me closer to heaven, my true home, or is this taking me further away from heaven? And also, my actions, does it distance or make it closer for my friends and my family to come back to heaven? So I first have to become a better person. And then I can influence others to love their Lord and Father, Jesus Christ, and God, Jehovah. Alright, that's all this transmission. I will just say that please keep supporting me. I have been receiving more support lately. I'm going to still do the same silly content on that page on Facebook. And follow me on Instagram Follow me on YouTube, Rumble, but Instagram's probably going to have the most updates. And there'll be future opportunities for you to support. We'll see what I come up with. And yeah, even like financial support and stuff like that. We'll come up with something and get down together with American Church, get donations, or get resources for the coaching or something like that. It would always be transparent. But that's down further for the future. And I just want to say thanks for listening. And this is where my mind's at. This is where my state of thinking is at right now. And that's my plan. And we'll see how it works out. All right. Peace.